We are in the end of the month. This is the last Tuesday of Ignite. So I've been thinking about that, this theme of like igniting things. I kind of talked a little bit last week about how Gabor Mate talks about the mechanisms that are inside of a gun, and there's more to the being triggered than just the pulling of the trigger. There's all of the little parts that go in there. And then today in my Yoga Nidra class, I really tried to focus on, we are in a place where this summer in Arizona is a bummer, it's a bummer. This is our winter. We just get hot and we don't really like to go outside. I think about how some of the suggestions from different longevity experts are make sure you walk 15 minutes after every meal. Who wants to go outside after lunch? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not going to happen. And so it's hot. So Arizona, we kind of close down. We kind of become little vampires and we only go out when there's no sun. I go for a walk at 4 o'clock in the morning just so that I don't die. So it's like, so when we slump, this is the time of year that we start to slump a little bit. July, then August, and then we still have September, and then there's October, and it's like it starts to lift and we get really excited. But we're kind of merging from this Ignite, which should be kind of like this setting up the power. And then for next month is Threshold is the theme for next month. And that's how we're going to, where are we going to bring ourselves into? Where are we going to direct ourselves? So I like the idea of a runner on blocks. If you're like a sprinter in the Olympics and you have those little orange blocks that you rest your feet in, and it's like you can push off of those to start running really fast. I feel like that's kind of where we can be today, is in that idea of prepping to get ready to kind of go and do whatever it is that we need to do to, get excited about our life again. And if you've been excited about your life, and I'm the downer today, I super apologize, but sometimes we do, we just need a little shot in the arm or something along those lines. So who has not meditated ever? Okay, good. Because we're going to do, good. Super happy. So we're going to do more silent tonight. I'll do a little tiny bit of visualization, and then we're going to drop in quiet. Okay. Sometimes the quiet meditations are so yummy that they just, you just get so into it, and I really want that to be for tonight, where we kind of settle into the soft serve ice cream and just kind of sit in it for a little bit and bathe in it, and then we can, get out. Oh, that was a car out there. I didn't know what that was. I thought somebody was getting really excited. Woo! Nice. So, okay. So we will just kind of sit up nice and tall and tuck our chin a little bit and kind of think of it as a stacking. I like to stack from my sits bones. So if I put my sits bones into the cushion, and so your hips are higher than your knees, and then we start to stack, we've got that nice little pelvis, like a bowl, and then we can just kind of go up with our vertebra. You'll notice that your stomach muscles will automatically just kind of fall in a little bit as you do that, and then raising the chest up, pulling the shoulders back a little bit, and then tucking the chin slightly. So if you want to have your hands out, because if you're warm, then this opens up the channel so there's more air that can flow a little bit. And if you want to do chin mudra with your thumb and index finger, that's cool. You can do it up, you can do it down if you feel like you need to be more grounded, or you can have your hands resting in your lap. And for more feminine energy, it's the left under the right. For more masculine, it's right under the left. And then just allow your face to really relax. Sometimes it's nice to allow the eyelids to close so that they are just barely closed. You can even see a little bit of light on the floor, but we don't want it to be that you can actually make out the color of everything. It's almost like barely black and white. Turn the corners of your mouth up, releasing those two meridians, that main one right underneath your nose, and then loosening your jaw, making sure your teeth are not touching. So beginning with your breath. Feeling the experience at the tip of the nose, feeling the in and the out, and being really aware of the variance in temperature, what it feels like coming in versus what it feels like going out. Now you can bring your awareness to the expansion of your lungs and your diaphragm. If it helps, you can say to yourself, in, out, on the inhalation, the exhalation. If you are familiar with something like Kundalini Yoga, you can say Sat Nam on those inhales and exhales. Or you can say Ah, So, whatever feels right to you. Now, if you haven't done so already, bring your imaginary gaze point up to where you feel like your third eye is. And then this is a really good time to kind of just be very aware of how your overall physiology feels at this moment. My nervous system, what's going on in there. So as you're in this perfectly aligned state, being with your breath, connecting to the words that you are connecting with that breath, whether it's in and out, or Ah, So, or Sat Nam. kind of imagining for a moment that there's just a little bubble around your body. Now with that bubble, just imagine, if you can, that with each exhalation, the bubble gets a little bigger, expanding your aura. Now, all of our little bubbles will take a moment to connect. And make one big bubble. Just notice how it is expanding, and our breath is the pump that brings in the power to make this energy expand. And strengthen. So as we're all in our little safe bubble together, let's kind of set a little quiet intention for you to close out this month in a way that brings more peace, more happiness, joy. Setting that intention inside this little bubble, all of us connected together. And if at any point you get distracted and think about something else, just go back to your breath. Now we'll expand this bubble beyond the building. So that other people can have this joy and this clarity. Just envision that our breath is just making it like a beautiful pump. It's just getting bigger and bigger with each satnam, or with each aso, or with each in out. We can engulf the whole building. the whole block. Just let it expand bigger and bigger. We'll just cover all of Queen Creek tonight. We're gonna start to bring the bubble in a little bit now. Just really slowly. And bringing it all the way back to this building. And back over our room. Sending out one more intention for everybody to just have clarity and peace and joy. And bring that bubble back around your body. And again, check in with seeing how you feel. And then you can just allow the bubble to just kind of close around you and then fall into the floor right beneath you. Check in one more time to see how you feel. And you can break your concentration and begin to bring a little bit of movement back into your body. And as always, let your eyes be the very last thing to come back online. So I have so many things that I want to talk to everybody about, so I'm going to try to pull them into one thing. But when we do stuff like that, it's important. So we meditate in a room for a reason, and I talk about this often. And it's because we do lock arms with each other energetically when we're in a meditation, and it raises our vibration. It has the power to raise our vibration. And so, I mean, it just does raise your vibration. So, and sometimes, I was talking to one of my clients today. I use terms in my sessions like sticky, like their body is sticky. And so when I think of that, it's like they're wearing like a Velcro suit and they're absorbing everybody else's energy. And so they got to be careful because it's like they're flypaper. Or I picture a Velcro suit with those Velcro balls that you throw at them, and they're just like, ugh, and they can't figure out why they're like so heavy, And so that's different than what we do in here, okay? I never want anybody to worry that you're like gonna absorb somebody's caca energy in a meditation class, because we come with a different intention. Everybody here comes with the intention because they want to feel good. You want to be in community, which is important, and you want to feel good, right? And you want to like discipline your mind. Like we're all on the same page. And so that's the intention as we walk in here. Whether you're a novice to it or you've been doing it for a really long time, it's like that's what we're here to do. And so that's a different type of, we can do that. We can like come in and lift each other up and expand that out and then share that with other people. And really, that's really what we need to do. That is what we are. We are the hands of the universe, right? We come in to this incarnation and we like just need to serve each other. Like that's it. It's like super simple. And so meditations like that, it's like easy karma. You make things good for yourself, like, and you give good karma to yourself, to the world. It's like easy peasy when we do that. The Velcro suit's a different thing. The Velcro suit is, I want so badly for this person, my family, whatever, to not suffer. I'm worried so much about them, blah, 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 blah. I'm down in the mire. I can't get out of it. I'm stuck there. And the other one is, this one is when I'm mean. I say mean things. And I can do it to myself too. I don't want to work on myself, so I'm going to worry about somebody else. It's like the plumber's pipes always leak. And so then that way, if I'm so worried about them, I don't need to look at myself, which just makes you a big sticky mess. So don't do that. Just worry about it. Worry about you, So, okay. We have a cool end of the month. And then next month is really cool. So we've got tomorrow, it's the buck moon, which really just means it's hunting season somewhere. So, but there is a full moon tomorrow night. So Nancy's doing kind of like a special class. She always does the sound bath on Wednesday nights, but tomorrow's will be super cool. So, and you don't have to pay extra for it. It's just with your normal whatever. And then we go into August. We have a lot of really cool things coming up, and I'm going to go through them pretty quickly. But we have another improv class. So kids yoga, that's always on the second Saturday of the month. But then we have this improv class. We had it last month, and it was such a good success that everybody asked if we could do it again. You liked it, didn't you? Yeah, so you're going to be helper too, aren't you? Yeah, nice. So it's really cool. And so try to come to that. Then we are having a little kind of like it's a retreat. It is a retreat, I'll call it that. But it's on the 14th and the 15th. The early bird registration for it ends on Friday. So if you want to get into that, we only opened it up to 12 people. So I'm going to try to do this really, really quick. It will be a little reset for each part of you. So it'll be a reset for your nervous system. It'll be a reset for your entire physiology. Then we're doing a chakra reset. Then we're doing a subconscious reset. You're also going to be getting classes on authentic relating and the felt sense. You're going to be getting 2 months of your astrological chart and kind of an explanation on how you can use that in your life if you choose to, right? So it's like you're getting these little things to be able to go and say, okay, I'm like gonna go and take charge of my life. This is the time to do it. So it's gonna be a really cool little 2-day event. So if you're interested in that, let us know. And then
It's halfway full already. So
okay, it's the 14th of August. So the 14th is a Friday. And then that is going to be you'll only be doing something for like 2 hours on that one, and that'll be at my house. And then on the 15th, it'll be here, and it's going to be all day. So, and then on the 28th and the 29th and 30th, we have a Reiki attunement. I'm so excited. We haven't had one in a really long time. So if you have ever thought about becoming a Reiki practitioner, look at her, poor thing. She's missed every single one we've had. This is a good time to do it. August is a cool one. So we'll do level 1 and level 2, and you get lots of training and lots of support. It's a really cool community. I love our Reiki masters. I love our Reiki community so much. I can't say enough about the support and the love that you feel from being around the people in this group. So anyway, so if you're down, let us know. And then there's the Ashtanga. I'll just mention it one last time. So Ashtanga is all strength. You have two kind of like, there's one guy, Krishnamacharya, he had 2 students, Patabi Joyce and BKS Iyengar, and then they like saw different things from his teachings. The Ashtanga is all like strength and power. If you want to know where flow classes come from, take that because it's really cool and you'll really enjoy it. If you want to know a lot about form and alignment and precision, then you take Iyengar. So they work very beautifully together. Okie dokie, that's all, folks.
Like, that's way too much information. I don't remember anything she said. There's calendars on the way out by the fridge, but I do have the last of the July ones, so just grab the August ones. They're with
Yeah.
the eagle on it.
But you could grab the July one and you could color it because it's so pretty. So you could do that. Okay. And then just put it on your fridge. So. All right, everybody else, see y'all next week. Thank you. Thank you.